Don't be a doormat to anyone, is what my dad always said. I'm changing. You have to be the hero of your own story, my dear blog readers. I know, I sound like the poor little rich girl complaining about a life that most people dream of. But most people aren't married to him.
Shown up for any of her appointments today. No one's seen her or heard from her all day long. Yes, that's correct, officer. And she's going through an incredible... Yeah, this is the mother of 5 young kids.
Mother of 5, Jennifer Dulos, has mysteriously vanished from her Connecticut home.
Jennifer's family says the devoted mother would, quote, never ever disappear when she's responsible for the lives of 5 loving and energetic children.
But most people aren't married to him. Did Jennifer ever express to you any concerns she might be in danger?
Yeah, it's a nasty divorce. She's scared of him.
Him, as in her husband?
Yeah, Fotis. She felt threatened. I don't think she ever would have predicted he'd... Jennifer's an optimist. She always has been, at least.
I keep thinking you're gonna point at me and yell, "Gotcha!"
This is no joke. In less than 1 week, I will be a Colorado... Or is it Coloradans?
Coloradist?
Whichever.
You're really gonna leave me all alone? Who am I gonna hit art galleries with? Who's gonna come with me to the Hamptons?
Oh, you'll survive.
I give it a month. How are you even gonna fall asleep without the soothing blare of car horns all night long?
I gotta do this, Audrey, okay?
So you're on a grand quest for meaning? Is that the thrust?
I think it's about time, don't you?
Okay. Well, Colorado?
I need the fresh air and the sunlight, okay? No parties, no clubs. I'll just be forced to sit and write.
I get it. She's gonna miss you.
I love you.
Oh, I love you.
I'll be fine. I love you.
Last chance to say gotcha. She was right, though. Colorado was exactly what she needed. She finally started her novel. She found her voice.
When love comes along, it seems like he was always by your side. That makes you feel like you.
Fotis Dulos? You won't remember me, but one night I sprayed you with a mouthful of beer at a Halloween dorm party when we were both at Brown.
You're gonna have to be more specific. Jennifer Farber.
I'm so sorry. I had never done...
You look incredible.
Oh, thank you. You're holding up well yourself.
Wow. What are you doing in Colorado?
I live here now. What about you? What brings you to my neck of the woods?
Oh, I'm just here for a ski weekend with a bunch of friends.
Oh, fun. Are you here the whole weekend?
It was a chance meeting. One of those things that can change your life forever. But of course, at the time, you have no idea.
So you're a professional water skier and quite successful.
Yes, but I'm more interested in you. I still can't believe...
Living the life of a recluse lately.
That's too bad.
No, it's great. I've been productive.
Yes, your book. I'd love to read it.
Oh, well, I'm not quite finished with it.
But you're close.
I've written 500 pages.
Tolstoy.
No, that was his halfway mark. I'm only on chapter 3. You could say I'm a little adrift.
Finished your play?
1 act. That ran a grand total of 3 performances.
On a New York stage. Now, how many people can say that?
That's true. I'll admit that.
How did you possibly get by me in college?
Oh, I know a rogue when I see one.
Well, here is to chance meetings. Wow. So this is what adrift gets you.
Well, I do get a little help from my mom and dad.
Sounds good to me.
I can rationalize being subsidized as long as I'm being productive.
What is it they do, your parents?
My dad's a banker.
And, how many bedrooms?
3. But I only need 1.
I feel the pull and it's taking over. I can't ignore that it's getting.
We definitely should have dated in college.
I would never have graduated if we did.
Oh, well, I'm in no hurry.
You are under no obligation to stay. Besides, don't you have an early day tomorrow?
I can just as easily wake up early here as at the hotel.
We live half a country apart. This was fun. There's no reason to pretend it's anything other than what it is.
I'm glad I ran into you.
Maybe we can run into each other again.
She was sure.
One thing I didn't miss was losing to you every time on the squash court.
I call that payback for you gloating about me moving back to New York.
I wasn't gloating so much as rubbing your face in it.
Look, I consider it all evolution for me. Colorado taught me everything I needed to learn.
Enlighten me.
Solitude and fresh air suck.
So now that you've finally come to your senses, are you ready to get back into the New York dating scene?
Yeah, maybe. You have somebody in mind?
I do. He's a little bit older, ridiculously smart, ridiculously handsome.
My God, what's wrong with him?
Nothing. He's an old family friend.
Kidding me.
He made a stupid mistake. In most states, it's not even a crime. Totally white collar.
That is a firm no, Audrey.
I'd grab him for myself if I was still single.
Look, I am 35, but I am not desperate.
Okay, sorry. So, what are your plans now that you're back in civilization?
You know, usual. Finish the great American novel once that's out of the way. In between talk shows, I'll meet the perfect non-incarcerated man. The Dalai Lama will officiate the wedding, nothing too big. Then 3 kids, international acclaim, and I guess immortality. I mean, I haven't really given it that much thought.
Yeah. That's the Jennifer I know and love. What? Who?
Botus.
Who's Botus?
To what do I owe?
Well, I'm looking at a picture in the paper. Is that you I see at the Met event last night?
Maybe. Yeah, I made an appearance.
Oh, you're here in New York.
I am.
Hey, just on my way out the door.
Otis, hey. I'm so sorry, but I think we have to do this another time. I've come down with something.
Oh, no. What can I do for you? Beware Greeks bearing gifts.
What are you doing here?
Just some necessities in your time of need?
You should have called first. I look like hell.
Well, if I called, you would have told me not to come over.
Well, yeah, of course, I don't want you to get sick.
No, I never get sick. Come on, let me in. There's magic in these bags.
Okay. Pretty.
I'm gonna set these just here for now.
Thank you.
Oh, here, let me get this for you.
Oh.
First.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Okay. Chicken soup from Cat's Deli. I'm gonna heat this up for you. This is the Greek cure for cold and flu. Some of this with a little bit of honey and cinnamon, and you'll be doing backflips. You will also be a little drunk. And finally, to stave off boredom. So, you play with this, and I'm gonna get your dinner ready.
Are you too much?
No, just the right amount.
Hey, what do you think?
Oh, I think we have a winner.
It's not too low in the front.
I show a little skin.
My mother's gonna hate it.
Well, she's not the one wearing it.
I think it's the one. What to make of him, but they don't know what to make of anyone who hasn't been on the society page of the New York Times. They'll come around.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so? That's encouraging.
I mean, they might think this whole thing has happened pretty fast.
They might think so, or it's you who's thinking that?
You guys are very different.
Yeah, I'm not looking for the male version of me.
I don't know, I think maybe I saw you ending up with, like a senator or an editor from Simon & Schuster, not, a water skier.
Oh, now we're being a little snobby, aren't we? He is a financial advisor for an international business consultancy and an Ivy League graduate just like...
In less than a year. I just wouldn't want to think that you're settling because you've reached a certain age. There, I said it.
Settling? My God, I have hit the jackpot.
Hey, I'm your friend. I'm just looking out for you.
I know, and I love you to pieces for that. But if there's anything else you want to put on the table, now is the time.
Okay. How do you know he's not marrying you for your money?
How does he know I'm not marrying him just to have kids?
Are you?
Oh, come on. You know me better than that.
Just asking.
Look, here is my answer. I love Fotis. I don't just want to have a family. I want to have a family with him. Fotis and I get each other. We're gonna make a great family together. And I don't think it hurts, but he sets my loins on fire.
How flammable is this material?
New Canaan police are asking for the public's help in the search that has gripped the tri-state area.
Detectives hope that leads from the tip line will help solve what happened to the missing mother of 5.
Any prints? All right, send me a report when you're through.
Police have not yet identified any suspects in the case.
Come here.
Ah, there she. Go on, go. There's your brother and sister.
Don't you ever do this to me again.
One more set of twins, then we're done. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Are they okay?
Oh, I don't know.
Jennifer took to suburban motherhood like she was born to it. Of course, living in one of the richest communities in the country eased the transition some. Added to which, she adored Fotis. She was happy. Fotis couldn't quit his job fast enough after they got married. He started the Four Group, a high-end building company whose parents were rich.
This all here is fine. And this, it's the flow of this one.
Of course, the house that he was the most proud of was his own. I mean, his own and his family's, I should say. It was clear to me what he was doing, but Jennifer seemed blind to it.
It was a much quieter game when I played it. What's that look, mister?
Well, I want to play hide and seek too.
Oh, really? Okay, then. Let me put the work away.
You look worn out, girl.
Oh, yeah, you try raising 5 kids on your own.
I count 4. Are you keeping one secret from me?
Oh, he's sitting in his office.
Now, what's his part in dealing with the kids?
Staying out of the way.
Huh. I mean, as long as he's pulling his weight.
Look, he's been growing his...
Yeah, I'm just saying you sort of let your writing go by the wayside. Why should it be all you?
I'm writing whenever I can.
I hope so. You gotta keep at it. So things are good, you and Fotis?
Yeah, they're great. I mean, what's great? There are ups and downs in every relationship, but I mean, I can be a bit of a nag, if I'm being honest.
Good. Nag him. Just want you to be happy, as always.
I am. You know, I always thought I'll be a writer, and that'll give my life meaning, or whatever. But then we met and we had kids. Us at this.
Whose life goes exactly as you plan it? I guess the most you can hope for is to hit as many of your goals as you can and find contentment. And in those early years, I think Jennifer really had. Mostly.
Oh, Ari, that's twice today. Be careful.
Where are my sunglasses?
Are you talking to me?
Sunglasses. I can't find them anywhere.
I don't know. Have you checked your car?
No, they're not in the car. Look, can you help me find them, please? I'm running late.
Fotis, I'm sorry. My hands are full.
Why is it every time I need something, it goes missing in this house?
I don't know, Fotis. Maybe if you didn't spend half the year traveling, you'd have a better sense of where things are in your own home.
Half the year?
Yeah, 10 days a month, that's half a year.
You're exaggerating. At any rate, I have to travel for business.
Come on, we all know it's not all business. Most of your trips are either skiing with friends or hanging out in some other country. Your damn sunglasses are on the dashboard. When you get married in the second half of your 30s, there's a built-in speed bump. You've lived long enough that you're set in your ways and your habits. For things to work smoothly, compromise is a must. If compromise can't be reached, sometimes you have to give it a shove.
I cannot believe you're from France and you've never tried Baron Adrien.
Maybe you're just trying to get me drunk.
Oh, no. I would never do that, no. Unless it was absolutely necessary.
Monsieur Julot, I'm sorry, but your credit card was declined.
Run it again, mon ami.
I've run it twice. It's been reported lost.
No, this is absurd.
I'm obligated to destroy it, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
This is obviously a mistake. Just give me my card.
That is impossible.
Give me my card.
Pas possible. Je suis désolé.
Good trip?
Did you think you were being funny?
I needed to get your attention, Fotis. There are things we need to talk about, but you never want...
The cards are declined.
You go away too much. You need to remember you have a wife and kids. You need to start making some sacrifices.
Sacrifices? Do I not work hard? Do I not stress enough keeping this business going?
Those aren't business trips. Look, I knew when I got married I would have to give up certain freedoms. Selfishness.
Oh, so now I'm selfish too. Is that it?
Yeah, you could give a little.
Really? Have I not given you exactly what you wanted when we got married?
I wonder what you think that is, Fotis.
Family? Stability? An impressive husband? Purpose, if you will.
What is it you were looking for?
Someone who wouldn't cancel my credit cards.
Is that all I am to you?
I was angry. No. Look, I love you. And I love our family. I shouldn't have ignored you. I'm sorry.
I mean, if we don't communicate...
No, you're absolutely right. I'll listen more. You won't have to make such grand gestures to get my attention. I promise.
So you'll be around more.
I'll listen more.
What have we solved then?
Jennifer. I'm gonna take a shower.
Hi, who's my favorite little girl? Who is it? Is it you? Is it you? Yes, it is.
is you. You are looking glowy these days. What are you doing different?
Nothing. I'm happy. Everything's really good.
And Fotis, he's behaving himself.
I mean, the occasional glass of wine doesn't hurt.
Mother's little helper.
I don't know if it's the new baby or what, but he's been stepping up.
I mean, that wasn't the reason to have the baby, though, right?
Audrey, how many years do I have to be married before your doubts go away?
I'm just saying some people do that. I'm not saying you did.
Audrey, seriously.
No. All right, I'm a bitch, but I'm a loving bitch. I'm a loving bitch. Yes, I am. I gotta go.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay, love you too. Hi, my love. Yeah.
Okay, come on, boys.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi.
Call him.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
He said you're overdue on payments for the Norwood property.
Why is he talking to you about those things? This is for group business.
Are you overdue on payments?
No, I sent it through this morning. He's just upset because it was due Monday. The guy's such a stickler. I swear, you're 10 minutes late for something. The amount of cash I put through that bank, it's handled. Forget it.
I thought the payments come out automatically.
They do. I needed to move some money from one project to another one. Please, Jennifer, I got a splitting headache. Can we not talk about this?
That's fine, but look, if we're having money troubles, then
Okay,
I
we-
won't. If it's any kind of...
God damn it, I told you! I have built this company from the ground up, and I'm gonna learn from you? I'm 3 days late on a bill. You're 10 years late on your novel. But please sit there, look at me, tell me something about deadlines.
When did my life become so complex? Don't know when, don't know how. I have fantasies of chucking everything and living out the rest of my life in a monastery.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
No, I am. I don't even know where that came from.
It came from you, Fotis.
I'm under pressures that I don't want to burden you with. And I know you were just trying to help. That's why I love you so much. Forgive me.
I'm getting tired of it's not gonna work anymore. I don't know what the problem is, Fotis. Look at us. We have a beautiful home. We have great friends, a great family, 5 terrific kids. There is no reason either one of us should be unhappy. But I am not happy.
All I want is for you to be happy. And it seems like there's only one answer. I have to be better.
That's the right answer, but are you just saying it?
No, I'm saying it because I mean it. You want me to be around more, so I will.
You don't have to. You offering means a lot.
I will make you happy. Or at least a little less miserable. How's that for a start? A little bit? I love you. Please.
Whew. Qué rico. This is heaven.
I like your accent. Fellow European?
South American. I'm a ski bum from Argentina.
Ah. Water ski bum from Greece.
I'm Michelle.
Fotis.
Good to know you.
Are you here on business or pleasure?
Strictly business. My days of pleasure are over.
Or too much?
Well, I didn't say anything about my nights. Think you have what it takes?
I think I have that and more.
Who's this?
Jennifer. I want to introduce you to Michelle, new member of our team.
Hi. My father just died.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry.
You all right?
Yeah, why?
You seem like you've been somewhere else today.
It's nothing.
Well, tell me.
It's nothing. It's just something to do with the company. Things are stretched pretty tight lately. Nothing to worry about.
All right, you seem like you're worrying about it, though.
At the moment, we're very low on cash. Your father was reluctant to invest anymore in the business. I was just thinking maybe your mother would be easier to convince.
Wait, what? You mean now that he's out of the way?
No, that's not what I was saying at all.
We just left my father's funeral, and you tell me...
My words, I didn't say that. No. Secondly, I just told you I didn't want to talk about this.
I can't believe you're even thinking such things.
What, so now you're policing my thoughts?
Maybe you wouldn't be so cash poor if you gave yourself less generous of an expense account.
Okay. I guess we are talking about it. The money I spend on myself presents success to the people I do business with. Maybe you should take a look at the awards on my office wall. I'm obviously doing something right.
Oh, yeah, you have a lot of fancy awards. Unfortunately, that hasn't translated into the houses you're putting up.
I can't control the market.
Fotis, you are spending crazy money on mansions no one wants. I do not want to go begging my mother for more money. It's embarrassing.
So now you're embarrassed to take money. Embarrassed about it.
When did you start sleeping with Michelle Triconis? I'm not a fool, Fotis. I've seen the pictures you post on Facebook. I'm sure she's not the only one.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Just what I asked.
Michelle and I have been involved for a few months. It's not just a fling. And don't worry about it. It won't affect our family.
Oh, right, okay. Why would something like that affect our family? Over.
Oh. What, you're gonna divorce me? Oh, no. No, I don't think so.
Start thinking so.
Jennifer, let me tell you how things really are. You're almost 50 years old. Bloom is off the rose. His family is the only thing you have ever accomplished in your life. Are you really gonna go and end it and tell your family and friends that you have succeeded at absolutely nothing? Men have mistresses. It's not a big deal. Don't be so American about it.
What a piece of crap. The stones on that son of a bitch.
Yeah, but the worst part is he's right.
Right about what?
I really don't want to end up with another failure on my life's resume.
Oh, for God's sakes, don't you dare call yourself a failure. You got 5 great kids. Would any of them say you're anything but a great mom?
No.
All right, how many great moms do you know?
Great? Oh, not many. But I don't want to end up divorced, Audrey.
This macho BS has got to end.
Hey, what's going on?
I've been working on this month's schedule for the kids.
Yes, and?
It's too much, Fotis. They need some downtime.
And what good will that do them?
It'll just let them be kids for a few more hours a week. I think they should stop water skiing.
Oh, I see. So you want to get rid of the thing that means the most to me. Is that it?
It's the one thing that takes the most time.
That's what it takes.
He's gotta get.
No one gets a goddamn vote but me!
I really.
Don't you ever undermine me with my children! Let me in there! Jennifer, open the door, goddammit! Open it up!
Otis, stop!
Open it!
Otis, stop!
Open it up now!
Please,
It's fine.
Did you finish your homework?
It's been a week. You ever gonna talk to me again? Look, I know you don't want to hear another apology, but I'd like it if we could talk about things when I get.
Guys, finish up. We're gonna go to Grandma's. Hurry here, come on.
It's a school day.
Nope, no school today.
Yay!
I have a package for a Photos Dulos.
Yeah, that's me.
You've been served.
Hi. I thought you might want to gather yourself. I don't want to make a big scene in front of them.
You think divorcing me is gonna be easy?
No. I think it's going to be inevitable.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
That's why we're getting a divorce.
Maybe one day you'll come home to an empty house like I did. Only your kids won't be in the next state. They'll be with me on the other side of the ocean where you're never gonna see them again.
I'll remember to mention to my lawyer that you threatened to kidnap my children.
Really? Why stop there? Why not tell him I threatened to kill you?
How does that make sense? He threatened your life.
Well, according to our great legal system, it's a very common phrase. They can't take custody away from everyone who says I'm gonna kill you.
So he gets shared custody even though he chased you through the house and tried to break down the bedroom door to get to you.
He didn't lay a hand on me.
Isn't that at least enough to get, like an emergency restraining order?
He's allowed to break his own door.
Great. They'll act when they find you dead in the gutter.
I don't think we need to worry about that. Listen, the marriage is ending, and that's the most important thing.
Leaving Fotis for Jennifer was like flipping the creative switch. It turns out she could be a mother and a writer at the same time. She started a whole new novel. I read some of it. It was good. It was about a desperate woman in a failed marriage. Boy, where did she come up with these ideas?
Okay. Okay, here you go, baby girl.
Hey!
Here you go. Take your
Hey! Hey, buddy. How are you? You go on ahead and okay, I'll be right there.
Anything nice?
Go on, there's pizza inside, okay? I'll be right in. Go, get some pizza.
Bye, sweetie. I love you.
Yeah. Go on. Mind if I drop off the kids later on Sunday? It's a carnival.
I hear your girlfriend and her daughter are living here now.
What are you talking about?
I mean, come on, Fotis. You didn't think things would get back to me?
Michelle and Elaine are just visiting.
We had an agreement when it comes to our kids.
Fine. Fine, listen. I'm with Michelle now. Now, if I want her to live with me, she's gonna live with me. You don't have to like it, but that's the way it is.
Oh, is it?
It is.
You're a violation of this court's order.
Your Honor, if I may.
Counselor, would you kindly remind your client he had his turn to speak?
Okay.
I'm ordering that shared custody be terminated and that the mother be given full custody from this date
Full
forward.
custody? Your Honor, it's completely unfair. You would give full custody to a woman who abuses antidepressants? She has mental health issues. This is such a load of crap. You call this justice?
Continue with this outburst, Mr. Doulos, and I'll find you in contempt.
My client is understandably upset, Your Honor.
Mr. Doulos, you don't seem to appreciate the consequences of lying under oath and willfully violating a court order. Your behavior constitutes emotional abuse of your mother shall have sole physical custody and the final word on all decisions involving them. Court adjourned. Get your client out of here before he does more damage to himself.
You're not supposed to be here, Fotis.
What's this I hear you changed the kid's doctor?
Yeah, I did. I made that decision.
Don't you think you should have consulted me before you signed them up for hockey?
Once again, I made that decision. I have sole custody.
And I'm still their father.
I...
$2.5 million? Where the hell does Jennifer's mother think I'm supposed to come up with that kind of money?
This is...
I don't have enough legal troubles with Jen. Now I have a lawsuit with her mother, too? It wasn't a damn loan. Of course. Yeah. Whoever has the most money wins in court.
That's not true, Fotis.
Her mother is giving her 75 grand a month to spend on lawyers to torture me. How am I supposed to compete with that?
Okay.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm already in the hole practically $7 million.
You need to relax, Fotis. You can handle this. Just focus on one issue at a time.
I know. It's just... I know, I think it's hitting me all at once.
Let me help you relax.
Jennifer's trying to ruin my life.
Fotis, come on.
Sometimes I just wish she'd disappear, you know?
I feel safe in my new home in New Canaan, 70 miles away from Fotis. I need warm sand between my toes, someplace tropical, someplace with hammocks between palm trees and water so clear it doesn't even look real. These days, when I put on a bikini, my dear blog readers, but I'm thinking about a place where it just doesn't matter.
Mr. Doulos,
Yes? Who are you?
come in. I'm here to supervise your visit.
You're here to what?
I'm a monitor appointed by the court. I'll be along on all future visits with your children.
Jennifer! What the hell is this?
She's the court monitor.
Did you request this?
I have reason to believe you'll run off with my kids. You threatened to do that once, if you recall.
You're doing this out of spite.
They'll be with me on the other side of the ocean where you'll never see them again. You didn't have a choice.
Your Honor, this situation has become intolerable. This woman ruined me financially. She is dragging my name and my reputation through the mud, and now I can't even see my kids without some court-appointed spy.
Mr. Doulos, it's been entered into the record that you allegedly tried to run your wife over with your car. Without an eyewitness, I have to take it as hearsay. However, given your behavior in court, you seem to have a very short temper. By all rights, I could deny you access to your children altogether. Consider yourself lucky.
Are you ready?
You really think this is right? You think this is what's best for our children?
Flores, don't make things worse. Just let's go home. Hey, save it for another day.
Yeah.
And after that?
That's all I can tell you. That was the last time I saw her.
Walk me through what you did that day.
We woke up around 6:40. That's usual. We were intimate there, you could say. I fed my daughter breakfast and I dropped her off at school.
Adiós, mi amor.
Then after that, I met Fotis at the Ford Group offices. That would be around 8:15. About an hour later, I went to pick up some groceries. And then Fotis was out checking on several of his work sites, and we had plans to meet at one of them.
They didn't have the Greek salad that you wanted, but they had the other one.
The other one.
The other one. You like it.
Day after that, we grabbed a sandwich and we headed home. That's about it.
All right. That was your day. Here's what we know about Jennifer's. She drops off her kids at school just before 8 a.m. Then a neighbor's camera catches her driving home about 10 minutes later. So we assume she went home. Maybe to get ready to go to her doctor's appointment in the city.
The nanny found her purse on the floor in the house, but after that, she's gone. It's like she vanished. No one's seen Jennifer Doulos since the morning of May 24th. So, if you're telling us the truth, then I guess your boyfriend, the missing woman's disgruntled husband, would have a pretty tight alibi. But if you're not, then that puts you both in a bit of trouble. Now, wouldn't it?
Jennifer?
Jennifer. Leave me a message and you know the rest.
Jennifer, it's Stephanie. I see you left your purse here and you didn't take the other car like you said, so I guess just call me when you get this.
Dr. Simpkins' office.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Doulos' nanny. I know she has an appointment with you this morning. Would it be possible for me to speak with her, or is she in with the doctor? Has she called you?
No, we haven't heard from her. Is everything all right?
Thanks for getting here so fast.
Yeah. Anything yet?
No. I keep calling her. I brought the kids here to their grandmother's. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
She told me she was going to drive her other car into the city, so I thought it was odd that it was still really got me worried. I've never been unable to reach Jennifer. Ever. 7 years working for her. Not once.
She hasn't shown up for any of her appointments today. No one's seen her or heard from her all day long. Yes, that's correct, officer. And she's going through an incredibly nasty divorce with a man he's threatened her and he's been violent towards her in the past. Yeah, this is the mother of 5 young kids.
It was odd because I just stocked this shelf with a dozen rolls of paper towel last night. This morning, there's only 2.
You need to find her husband, Fotis Doulos.
Why is that so urgent to you?
Whatever happened to Jennifer, he is behind it.
Okay, why do you think that?
Do I answer?
Yeah, get it.
Fotis?
Hey, just a reminder, I have visitation with the kids tomorrow. Should be there around 11.
Fotis, the kids. I brought them to their grandmother's.
They're in the city. Why?
Are you even aware that Jennifer's gone missing? Nobody's seen or heard from her all day.
1 o'clock, okay? My wife's mother is stealing my children.
Sir, I understand you're upset, but if they don't want you in the building, you can't go in.
New Canaan PD says he's not allowed unsupervised visits.
You don't get it. My wife is missing. I'm the only parent those kids have.
That's something you're gonna have to take up with the Connecticut courts.
So what, it's just legal now to steal a man's children?
By the way, the Connecticut cops say they've been trying to reach you.
Hello. Well, I was consulting with my lawyer.
That'd be this distinguished gentleman beside you?
We're here as a courtesy. My client will not be speaking with you today.
Huh. We thought that the husband of a missing woman would want to help.
Look, I'm obviously very worried about Jennifer, but, well, I have to take the advice of my counsel.
Could I take a quick look at your phone, please? What's the password?
It's 4 zeros.
Oh, hang on a second. Give that back, please. You have no right in searching that man's cell phone without a warrant.
Not searching it. I'm seizing it.
We have reason to believe that this phone might contain evidence relating to the disappearance of Mrs. Doulos. So we're just gonna hang on to it till we can...
They're trying to erase anything remotely.
So, we done here?
The search intensifies for a missing Connecticut mother of 5. Today, investigators searched a shallow pond near the park where Jennifer Doulos' SUV was abandoned. It appears they're also increasing search efforts in the Hartford area.
Local newspapers report that forensic investigators found traces of blood inside Jennifer's New Canaan home.
Dozens of people gathered tonight to pray for Jennifer Doulos' safe return.
All right, slow down, slow down. There it is, up ahead.
He was here that night. So this is why his phone pinged.
I don't see a guy like Fotis Doulos hanging out regular in a dumpy part of town like this. What the hell was he doing here? I'll get out the GPS. This looks like the spot. GPS says we're right on top of it. Look at this.
You're right.
Yeah. All right, listen, Carl, I need you to tear the seats out of the truck and replace them.
Yeah, what's with the seats?
I spilled coffee.
So you want to replace them? Why not just clean them?
Why not just replace them? Look, you know my wife's gone missing. And you know they're looking at me.
Yeah?
Truth is, I gave her a hug on Mother's Day, and I don't need them combing through the truck looking for clues, finding a strand of hair or anything. You understand?
Yeah, no, I get it.
All right. Just replace them. Get rid of the originals.
I'm on it, boss.
It was here Friday night. Today's Tuesday. Do we know when these things get emptied out? It might be too late to find anything.
Otis! Didn't expect to see you here today. It'd be at a party with everything that's going on.
Listen, I need to get on with my life. Hiding in a basement's not gonna help Jennifer. Besides, all these ridiculous rumors, you know?
Haven't you been watching the news?
We're taking a hiatus from the news. Too depressing.
Police say they found evidence of, I mean, they're using the word murder.
This is unbelievable. I need to get inside.
I know. Listen, how much longer is this gonna take?
Well, we got 15,000 to sell someplace else to sleep.
Che, ¿qué se cree?
Okay, calm down.
Yo-
It's not a big deal. We stay at a friend's house.
What friends? We have no friends. We're pariahs.
What happened to missing mother of five, Jennifer Dulos? Police still have no firm answer 2 weeks into their search.
State police searched the Farmington home of her estranged husband for a second time today. Investigators have continued digging through mountains of trash in a Hartford waste facility.
You stupid bastard.
Police, open the door!
Put your hands so I can see you!
Where is he? He's not here.
We weren't watching the hotel.
Damn.
You're both under arrest under Statute 53A 155, tampering with or fabricating physical evidence.
How many times do you want me to tell you the same story? We spent the rest of the afternoon cleaning the house to get it ready for potential buyers the next day. After that, we grabbed a sandwich and we headed home.
We spent the rest of the afternoon cleaning the house to get it ready for potential buyers the next day. After that, we grabbed the Polonese the alibi scripts. We found them in a trash can by Fotis's desk. And I must say, your memorization skills are top-notch. You repeated them almost verbatim.
You and Fotis made sure to get your story straight.
It's still the truth. We only wrote it down so that we would be sure we remembered it correctly.
Not long ago, the powers that be in Hartford wanted a safer city. The way they went about that was they installed video cameras in every corner, more or less. Now, what you see there is a black pickup truck. The plate of that truck has Fotis Dulos as the registered owner.
See, the male of the two tossing garbage bags into a dumpster.
We recovered those bags with bloody clothes, zip ties, sponges, as we could call it, evidence of murder. Now, I'm not a gambling man, but I'm willing to bet that that's Fotis. And that's you.
Hey, my client and Michelle Triconis have made bail. They are not guilty of any crime, and this will be proven in court. And also, I would caution...
Help! Where's Jennifer's body? Did you kill your wife, sir?
Mrs. Doulos has long been battling psychiatric issues and is on antidepressants. We believe that what is really happening is that she's in hiding somewhere or perhaps has tragically taken her own life in order to frame Mr. Doulos for the murder. In fact, Jennifer had just written a novel with exactly this plotline, mirroring in large part the novel Gone Girl.
What about your children's trust fund?
It's an awful lot of money.
Well, people make all sorts of horrible assumptions about me. Well, they don't know me. Sometimes people just grow apart. Never any violence, any abuse in any way. You know, Jennifer and I didn't even really argue all those years. Oh, right now, my world is a mess. And I just wish Jennifer was here to help me sort through this mess. Well, I think the people who do not know me look at me as a monster. What's going on?
What does it look like? I'm leaving.
Leaving?
Can't be with you anymore.
I'm under the impression you love me.
I loved someone. I'm not quite sure who anymore.
Michelle, please. Please don't go. I love you.
Just tell me the truth for once. Did you do it?
It is the decision of this court that all 5 of the Doulos children shall henceforth be placed under the permanent custody of their maternal grandmother.
It isn't over. I will get my kids back.
You sure that's what you really want, Fotis? Could it be your kid's trust fund you then control?
How dare you say to my face, I don't love my kids?
To your face, behind your back, what difference does it make? Would a father who loves his children kill their mother? You see, you're wrong, Fotis. It is over. You're over. And I'll tell you why. You're a narcissist, and you're a user. You used Jennifer. You used her parents. You used everyone in your life. You're used to winning. And you're gonna die in prison.
I didn't have any champagne, but the DNA came back. Hers on the bloody clothes, his mixed with hers at the house.
Just as I thought.
Oh, but it gets better. They also found the missing seats for the red truck. Fotis asked the handyman to ditch them, but he didn't. He said he thought they might be important.
Where they knew I couldn't miss it. They did it to taunt me. Come on, this is harassment.
Of course it was. Unfortunately, the terms of your house arrest are very clear and limited. Vandalizing something on public property, it's in the don't column.
Fine, I'll pay for it.
It's not going to be that easy.
You're not saying they're actually going to send me back to prison, what, for that?
The situation is much more dire than that, Fotis. They're charging you with murder. Now, your arraignment is tomorrow at 10 a.m. I've arranged for them to allow you to turn yourself in. They know you're not...
Fotis Dulos, estranged husband of missing Connecticut mom, is set to be arraigned on new murder charges.
Prosecutors are calling this a strong case after police released a lengthy arrest warrant detailing the chilling evidence. Although her body has not been found, police identified Jennifer's blood on items dumped in Hartford, including her underwear and zip ties.
Dulos is being held on a $6 million bond for the murder of his estranged wife. Despite the arrests, Jennifer's family said they'll never be able to find closure and nothing will bring their beloved daughter, mother, and friend.
If you're reading this, then I am no more. I refuse to spend even an hour more in jail for something I had nothing to do with. Enough is enough. If it takes my head to end this, then so be it. Please let my children know that I love them. And I would do anything to be with them. Unfortunately, we all have our limits.
It's 10 a.m., Mr. Reed. Where is your client?
I'm sure he'll be here any minute, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Your Honor, but his tracker is showing that he's still at his house.
Get somebody over there.
Fotis Dulos never arrived to court today for an emergency bond hearing.
AMR is advising us of a Priority 1 medical.
Earlier today, police were heard on dispatch audio sending emergency personnel to Fotis Dulos' Farmington home.
So, he basically got away with it.
Only if he dies. You can still come out of it.
And if he lives, do you have enough to put him away for good?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's still some things we'll never know. But we have enough to tell a jury exactly what happened.
Tell me.
She dropped her kids off at school a little before 8 a.m. that morning.
Bye, guys. Love you.
That was the...
Fotis wakes up at 4:20 a.m. His phone records show that that's when he was up and at it. Turns his alarm off at 4:21.
A neighbor's security camera shows Fotis making a brief stop at one of his building sites, then leaving in one of his work trucks.
Then a rest stop security camera picks him up on the Merritt Parkway about an hour later. 3 more cameras pick him up driving southbound all the way from Farmington to New Canaan.
He left his truck in Waverly Park and rode the last 4 miles to Jennifer's house on his bike.
Everybody's got security cameras these days. Let's face it, if you're outside, you're part of a movie.
Rick's path now,
At 10:25 a.m., Jennifer's Suburban was recorded traveling westbound away from her home.
Investigators believe Jennifer died from stabbing or blunt force trauma. The chief medical examiner said that the amount of blood found indicates non-survivable injuries.
A police warrant alleges that Doulos bound Jennifer and abandoned during exhaustive search efforts, but Jennifer's body remains missing.
About an hour later, Fotis arrived back at the spec house where he started. Michelle Troconis met him there about an hour after that.
What happened to her from there and the point where we found the bloody clothes, that we just don't know.
Obviously, there are no cameras in the garage. But all the forensic evidence paints a pretty clear picture. This was a homicide of violence.
For the sake of the kids, couldn't he have said where her body is?
As I close out another hectic day, my dear beloved blog readers, I'm pondering kindness. When you are kind and good to others, it's good for them and for you. Pray that my life and yours be filled with more of it. Be well. Until next time.
You let